Absolutely. And I got to ask you, bringing things up to date, you were in the news recently. You did a show out in London with our good friend Jon B, and talked about having a collaboration together. We shared that information with our fans and our readers. Man, that was probably one of the most viewed articles we had in a long time because people are so excited about that. Talk about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. Jon hit me up, man, some months ago, and he was like, "Yo, well, right after these Soul Train Awards, actually he hit me up before the Soul Train Awards about doing a record together, and I was really interested in it, man. And it just seemed like this is something that we're supposed to do because right after he asked me that, then the Soul Train Awards hit us up and wanted us to do a segment together. It just seemed like everything it's meant for this record to happen because everything that we were doing was kind of like together. So it's a beautiful record, man. Jon wrote it. It's going to be his first single. It's called Understand. And like I said, again, it's beautifully written. We're about to shoot the video sometime next month. And I can't wait for people to hear it, man, because it's exactly what we're missing in R&B today. The lyrics are very strong. It's not about sex. It's about true love. It's about, proving to your woman that I made some mistakes in the past, but I want you to understand that, I'm a different man now. I want to show you that I can be the guy that you always thought I could be. And I think that's very important for us to speak like that to women and treat women right these days because, they've been here for us, man, and they deserve more than what we've been giving them in the past.
I guess just talk a bit about, like, working with that next generation and, an artist like Jacquees coming up.
I mean, man, when I met, I didn't even know who Jacquees was, man, to be honest with you. And I had got a call from his people, and they was like, yo, this young guy, he wants to meet you, and he wants you to hear his album. And then they was like, yo, go check out his single. It's out right now, because I really don't listen to the radio that much. They was like, he got a song called Bed. So when I went to go listen to it, I was like, man, yeah, I like this. So I went to the studio. I met him. He played his album. I was like, yo, man, this album is incredible. It's dope. He was like, yo, but I want you to, like, do something for me. I'm like, well, I really don't know what I can add to it because it's already dope. So when I went home and I started thinking about it, I just started coming up with the track, and I started coming up with these melodies for 23. And when I played it for him over the phone, he was like, yo, that's exactly what I'm looking for, man. It sounds like your stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's that sound that I'm looking for. And got in the studio with him, man. We finished co-writing it together, and the rest is history, man. Like, I love working with the younger generation because not only does it keep my sound out there, but it's also it's giving them something to really talk about. Because I know a lot of the stuff out today is more about cars and more about how many chicks I can bang out. And I just wanted to give him a record that was more about, something that's really going on. Like, he's young, he's 23, he's not really looking for a female. I mean, a long-term relationship, things of that nature. So I really just tried to give him something that felt good, and that wasn't about sex and wasn't about, how much money I got and all these other things.
But, I got to give Jacquees some props here because he actually acknowledges the greats that have come before him, such as yourself, such as, he gave Genuine a shout-out not too long ago, and we had Troy Taylor on the podcast, and I know they're working together, so Case as well. So are you working on Jacquees' next project, Donell?
At this moment right now, man, I'm actually really, really focusing on my own album. I want to take some time away from doing stuff for other people, just so I can really focus on myself and put something out there that people can really, really feel good about. And that's where I'm at right now. But once I get my album done, I'm going out like I'm putting things on everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my foot back out there as a songwriter as well. But right now, my focus is myself.
I got to ask you now, because R&B fans are always excited about a new Donell Jones album. The last one, Forever, 2013. Tell us about this new album you're working on and what we can expect.
Oh, man, it's going to be phenomenal, man. It's going to be about love. I'm not changing my style up. What I am doing is I'm going back to my roots, which is my hip-hop and R&B. I started off that's how we started out. I'm definitely going to have a lot of up-tempo joints. My ballads are going to be crazy, crazy love joints. And I'm going to do a little bit of social conscious stuff on this particular project too. Just things that make us think, So that's where I'm at right now.
Well,
Gotcha.
Let me ask you this, because a lot of '90s artists they're kind of caught in the middle of, do I make a sound that's commercially viable for radio, or do I stick to what the sound I came up on? Like where are you on that, and how do you think about that when you go into making an album?
I don't. I just do what comes to me. Like I said, I feel like I'm an antenna, and whatever comes my way is what I'll do. I'm definitely not trying to chase what I did before, and I'm definitely not trying to do what they're doing today. I mean, it's just going to be whatever comes to my heart. It'll be a mixture of whatever God blesses me with, and that's how I'll go out there with.
That's dope.